मैं मन वडी आस हरे, क्यों कर हर दर्शन पावा। हो जाए पुछा अपने सतगुर, गुर पुछ मन मुग्ध समझावा। हुक्म श्री गुरु ग्रंथ साहिब, पेज 561-562, अंग 561 562। वडहंस महला चौथा, कर दूजा। इक ओंकार सतगुर प्रसाद। मैं मन वडी आस हरे, क्यों कर हर दर्शन पावा। हो जाए पुछा अपने सतगुर, गुर पुछ मन मुग्ध समझावा। फूला मन समझै गुर सबदी, हर हर सदा ध्याए। नानक जिस नदर करे मेरा प्यारा, सो हर चरनी चित लाए। वडहंस महला फोर्थ, कर सेकंड, एक ओंकार सतगुर प्रसाद। In this Shabad, Guruji puts himself in the situation of a Guru's follower who longs to see the sight of his beloved master, but is not sure about his qualifications or merits to be so blessed with God's vision. Therefore, he shares with us the kinds of steps he plans to take in the role of such a person, the kinds of thoughts that go through his mind, and ultimately what is the result of his inquiries and efforts. As if talking to himself, Guruji says, in my mind there is a great longing for God, and I ask myself, how can I obtain God's sight? Maybe I should go and ask my true Guru, and after asking the Guru, I may counsel the foolish mind. Because I know that when this strayed mind understands through the Guru's word, then it always meditates on God's name. O Nanak, on whom my beloved casts his glance of grace, that person attunes the mind to God's feet. Para 1. हाँ सब वेस करी पिर कारण, जय हर प्रभु साचे फावा। सो पिर प्यारा मैं नजर न देखै, हाँ क्यों कर धीरज पावा। जिस कारण हो सिगार सिंगारी, सो फिर रत्ता मेरा अवरा। नानक तन 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 सुहागन, जिन पिर रावेड़ा सच सवरा। Still continuing to talk to himself, Guruji says, to meet my master, I adorn myself with all kinds of religious garbs so that I may become pleasing to God. But that beloved spouse of mine doesn't even cast a glance towards me, so how can I console my mind? He for whom I do all these outer decorations, that master of mine is in love with other Guru's followers or bride souls. O Nanak, blessed again and again is that wedded and united bride who has enjoyed the company of the eternal Supreme Master. Para 2. हाँ जाए पुछा सोहाग सोहागन, तुसी क्यों फिर पायड़ा प्रभु मेरा। मैं ऊपर नजर करी फिर साचै, मैं छोड़ेड़ा मेरा तेरा। सब मन तन जियो कर हर प्रभु की, इत मार्ग फैने मिलिए। आपरड़ा प्रभु नजर कर देखै, नानक जोत ज्योति रलिए। Describing what does he do after finding out that the Master God is not attracted at all by outer shows of piety or holiness, still using the metaphor of a young bride, Guruji says, I go and ask a wedded united bride of God, how do you obtain union with my Master? She replied, the true Master cast his glance of grace upon me, and I discarded all my sense of discrimination, such as thinking this is mine or that is yours. I tell you, surrender all your mind and body to God, O my sister. Only by treading on this path do we meet him. O Nanak, when casting his glance of grace, God looks at us, our light merges in his supreme light. Para 3. जो हर प्रभ का मैं दे स्नेहा, तिस मन तन अपना देवा। नित पखा फेरी सेव कमावा, तिसे आगे पानी ठोवा। नित नित सेव करे करी हर जन की, जो हर हर कथा सुनाए। तन तन गुरु गुरु सतगुरु पूरा, नानक मन आस पुजाए। No, Guruji shows us what kind of gratitude we should have for that person who tells us about God or gives us his message. Still continuing the metaphor of that young bride searching for her groom, he says, I would surrender my body and mind to the one who gives me a message of God, the Supreme Being. I am ready to serve such a person so thoroughly and humbly that I would go to the extent of daily waving the hand fan and fetching water for him or her. Day after day, I would perform the service of that devotee who narrates the gospel of God to me. Blessed again and again is the Guru, that perfect Guru who fulfills the desires of Nanak's mind to meet God. Para 4. Guru Sajjan mera mel hare, jit mil har naam thyawa. Gur Satgur pason har ghost pucha, kar sanji har gun gawa. Gun gawa nit nit sad har ke, man jeewe naam sun tera. Nanak jit vela visre mera swami, tit vela mar jaye jio mera. But Guruji knows that we can meet the Guru only when God unites us with him. Therefore he prays to God and says, O God, please unite me with my friend Guru, meeting whom I may meditate upon your name. I may ask from the Guru, the true Guru, about some qualities of God, and making a partnership with him, I may sing God's praises. I wish that day after day I may sing praises of God. Because of God, my mind feels rejuvenated upon listening to your name. O Nanak, the moment I forget about my master, my soul dies right at that moment. Para 5. हर वेखन को सब कोई लोचे, सो वेखै जिसे आप विखाले. जिसनो नजर करे मेरा प्यारा, सो हर हर सदा संभाले. सो हर हर नाम सदा संभाले. जिस सतगुरु पूरा मेरा मिलिया, नानक हर जन हर इक्के होए. हर जप हर से तीर लिया. Finally, on the basis of his personal experience and knowledge, Guruji says, O my friends, everybody longs to see the sight of God. However, only that person sees him to whom he himself reveals. On whom my beloved God shows his grace, that person always remembers God again and again. Yes, the one who meets my perfect true Guru, that one meditates on God ever and forever. And in that way, O Nanak, the devotee and God become one, and by meditating on God, the devotee merges in that God himself. Para 6-1-3. The message of this Shabad is that in case we want to unite with God and have the blessing of his eternal union, we need to seek the company of and guidance of the Saint Guru, and in his company we should again and again sing praises of God with so much love and zeal that we ultimately merge in God himself. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh. SGGSP 561-562. Thank you.